AD Connect on the our what to say infrastructure on our VM workstation. Today we will configure the Azure AD Connect over here. So first I will log into the portal. In portal we basically see that users go to Azure AD Connect. So if you go to the users, that was my default users, and that is the mail ID, because this user is actually first time we have login. And if I go to here, the assigned role is global administrator. So in order to configure Azure AD Connect, we need global administrator role, enterprise domain admin. Okay, both this account we need. Clear? Or siddharoyoutlook.com/ do one thing, let's create one users. If I go to users, new users, Sid Roy, and Azure AD portal I am creating this users. Okay, so you can go to here, Sid Roy account has been created. Now here what we can do, I will add them into the global admin role. So in that case we have to go to role and administrator. Here we will go to global administrator. In global administrator I will add Sid Roy. Okay, so what is the Sid Roy username? This is the Sid Roy username, keep in track. Sid Roy @siddharthroy1 outlook dot on microsoft.com. Why this is showing I will come to later on. First I'm creating one user, because these are the prerequisites to configure the Azure AD Connect. You got my voice? I mean, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Let's sign out with different users. I'm giving new password Kolkata @1234. Remember, this is Kolkata @1234. So its OTP is coming on my mobile. So I'm login with new user Sid Roy. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, Dada.
So now what we can do, we have to go to Azure AD Connect. So you can download your on-premises agent. See, that name is AD Connect Provisioning Agent Setup. Okay, so this part we have done from our Azure end. Then we'll log into VMware Workstation. So what was our lab? Okay, so we are connecting through AAD Connect. Just check whether the permission we have given enterprise admin or not. We have done enterprise admin and domain admin added here. Okay, clear? Got my point?
Yes, sir.
So what we can do now, we'll create one OU. Hybrid user. That means these particular OU, what are the user I will create, all will be synced to cloud. On premises users. Actually, first things, check it, why Azure AD Connect require. Let's say this is your on premises AD and this is the users. So normally any application you log in, let's say any on-prem application you have login, so you have to log in here, and they will verify you from on-prem AD. That is quite natural. But problem is that if the application is running on cloud, then what happens? If the application running on cloud, definitely whenever trying to log in, they will verify you from cloud. Am I right or wrong? Right? Clear? So any application which is on cloud, when user trying to log in, they will verify the identity from cloud. Simple. But question is, if my organization having 30,000 users, so 30,000 cloud account I have to create it in cloud. Is it possible? Then who will take care of their user ID and password every time? Not possible. That's what every organization create, a hybrid cloud model. In this hybrid cloud model, what? On-prem AD will sync in Azure AD through Azure AD Connect. Got my point? Through Azure AD Connect. So that means if any user, it has been created here, same users will be synced through Azure AD Connect and move it to Azure AD. Now same application, when the user trying to authenticate, he will check through Azure AD because this user available sync and get them access. That is the purpose of Azure AD Connect. Because in nowadays organization believe only one account you have to manage your cloud as well as on-prem identity. Clear? So if your organization, let's say 60,000, 80,000 organization users are there, so 80,000 cloud account you have to create. Is it possible? and both the account you have to manage is not possible. So only your on-prem AD account. What happened if on-prem AD account you can manage your cloud identity, then it is the best solution. In this case you have to set up Azure AD Connect or Connector server, which will sync your on-premise AD and cloud AD. Clear? Concept clear? গ্লোরিয়া বুঝতে পেরেছো তো? হ্যালো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ দাদা শুনতে পাচ্ছি। হ্যাঁ
এগুলো কিন্তু তোমার লাগবে, এই অ্যাজুর এডি মারাত্মক লাগবে কিন্তু, বলে দিলাম কনসেপ্টটা খুব ভালো করে বুঝো। Those who are working in AD, this is very important of them. Don't miss this class. Each classes of Azure AD, it's very important, I'm telling you.
Dala, one question. Why you're giving 100, 200?
It's simple, I'm getting testing users.
Oh.
It's not a any conditional, just a testing user. Instead of 500, 100, 200, you can create username user to as your choice. My purpose is to sync that user to cloud. Clear?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Now what happened? I have to go to Azure AD Connect. So you have to install. So HR driven provisioning, Workday success factor, Azure AD Connect Cloud Sync, or on premises application provisioning, Azure AD to application. So we'll select the first option, Azure AD Connect Cloud Sync. Now when prompted, enter the credential of your Azure Active Directory administrator that has permission to manage your infrastructure. Yes, here you have to give them this account. Give the password. So domain is already sync. Your on-prem Active Directory domain, it is already sync. No need to do anything else. So you have to give them domain admin password. So what is your account name? You have to go to CMD. Who am I? So you are creating group manage service account. For your information, when you are creating on-prem Azure AD, okay, it is creating some service account. Right now I'll tell you, if you go to advanced, lot of service account will be created. See that. Azure AD Cloud Sync Service account. It is already created here. Clear? Proof Agent MSA. Proof Agent MSA that is created by AD Connect. Okay, perfect. So Azure AD has been successfully injected the required changes on your on-prem Active Directory. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes, Dada.
Now you have to restart. After that, just double click on it. Click on next. Sorry. So here if I go to my Azure AD users, okay, so what we can do, I think agent was not installed correctly. We have to download from Google. Yes, that was we have installed, that is Azure AD Connect provisioning. Now we are install the Azure AD Connect. So installation record component, no existing synchronization service was found in this computer. The Azure AD Connect synchronization service will be installed. Whatever it is, click on next. All these things we have to configure accordingly. So here, as I tell you in the last week, that there are few mechanism, authentication mechanism, how users sign in. One is password hash synchronization, another one is pass through sync authentication. It is federated, federation with ping federated, and do not configure. So what is this? Is the new feature added. Ping federation means this option enables federated user sign in using ping federated while logged on into the corporate network. User can cloud resources without entering their password again. This option enable federated user sign in using ping federated while logged into the corporate network. Your user can access cloud resources without entering their password again. That is the new feature, that is ping federated. Federation, is a DFS you need to configure, and through this you will authenticate. Generally organization uses pass through. We recommended that you have to cloud global administrator account so that you can able to configure it. So click on next. This is required Azure AD global administrator. So six zero three five one seven. So it is connected. Now you have to put your on-prem credential. using an enterprise or domain administrator account for your AD Forest account is not allowed. Acha. So earlier it was taken that account should be an enterprise admin. Nowadays there is a changes, so we have to move on. What we can do, the users we have created AD, I have to remove enterprise admin. I'll leave it. I am just configure here uh, 100. Just user, I'm putting it in 100. So select the on-premises attribute to use your Azure AD username, user principal name or something else. So put it user principal name, fair enough. Click on next. So here it is saying sync all domains and OUs or sync selected domains, and so here we have to select it our only that hybrid user OU. Got my point? It depending on the organization how they need. From here I just selected only hybrid user OU. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Click on next. Users are represent only one across all directories. Uniquely identify your users. User identifier exists across multiple directory. So here actually it's required attribute. Users are represented only once across all directory, or user identity exists across multiple directory match using mail attribute. See, generally it means what are the, if you want to sync the Azure with specific attribute specific, then you have to set second option. In that case you have to give a mail ID or open SID or some account name and mail nickname attribute, something you have to do it, then it will be synced. Or if you set the first option, user are represented only one across all directory, are represented only once across all directory. So click on that first option. Synchronization all user and device. So synchronization here, so device write back, it's another feature. Device write back enable conditional access to on-premises resources based on device registered in Azure AD. When you enable device write back, device registered in Azure AD will be written back to your premier directory. So it is not work. We'll keep it blank. Another option, enable staging mode. When selected synchronization will not export any data to AD or Azure AD. So right now I'm not doing this, I'm just simple make it enable. It's saying active directory recycle bin is not enabled for your forest and it is strongly recommended enable it. This is the recommendation. Okay, click on exist. So your Azure AD Connect has been successfully configured and it has been already synced. So let's go to your Azure. If I go to refresh, see there was one account created now on premise directory sync. And now synchronization happen. See that synchronization is currently in progress. So that means these users will be fly to Azure. Prove agent MSA. This account is created to sync. Earlier the account was name is MSL account, but this is right now they are creating this probe agent. It's a managed service account. Probe agent MSA. So until and unless synchronization you have to wait. See that all users are available seeing user 1, user 2, user 3 are showing there. The on-premises user you have created are showing there.
Yes, Dada.
So today we have configured Azure AD Connect and we have sync our on-premises user to Azure. Now each systems, if you give them rollback access control, each systems can connect, using Azure resources. Some according to their work profiles you have to giving them access control, like some users application owners, some user application contributors, some user these blah blah blah, whatever it is, you have to giving them rollback access control. Based on that same user will be work. So this is your on-premises account. You got my point? See that if I go to the users, this is Microsoft account and these account are synced from your on-premises identity. Clear? This concept is clear. Today concept whatever we have done, is that clear everyone?
Yes, Dada. Yes.
Gloria,
One
tell
question,
me.
Dada.
Yes.
So we have to identify between like if it is a on-premise user or if it is like a Azure user.
Okay.
So by looking at only by looking at email address we can identify, right? Or is there any other way?
Basically see that you will understood which is on-premises user or not. So just a minute. Uh, okay. You'll see that there is an option called member now.
Yes.
User type member now.
Yes.
These all are the on-premises user symbols.
The user type has to be member.
Sorry.
So if it is on-premise which has been synced, then the user type would be member.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Gloria, কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন আছে বলো?
না দাদা, আমি তোমার এই আগের ভিডিওগুলো খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না কিছু, ওই 41 42 ওগুলো একটু দেখছি।
তো আমি তো প্রত্যেকটা লিঙ্ক আমি সবাইকে পাঠিয়ে দিই, ওখান থেকে ডাউনলোড করোনি এতদিন ধরে?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ করেছি, লাস্ট ওই 3-4টে আমার করা হয়নি।
দেখি অভিজিৎ ভিডিও, আই ওয়াজ ইন,
সবগুলো নেই ওর মধ্যে,
দেখি আমি অভিজিৎ,
41-42 ওগুলো নেই। তারপর
দেখি,
আরো অনেকগুলো মাঝখানে মাঝখানে আছে মানে নেই।
দাঁড়াও এক সেকেন্ড, আমি ওই জন্য সবাইকে বলি।
আমার আগের সব আছে, শুধু লাস্টের 4টে আমি ডাউনলোড করিনি, ওটাই খুঁজছি।
এই দেখো, 44,
44 এর দুটো পার্ট আছে।
তার মানে 31 থেকে মিসিং আছে। বুঝতে পেরেছি, ঠিক আছে, আমি এক কাজ করবো, আমি অভিজিৎকে বলবো এই বাকিগুলো আপলোড করে দিতে। তো এখানে এখন আছে কোন ডে 1, ডে 2, ডে 3, বাবা, অনেক মিসিং আছে, অনেক মিসিং আছে। ঠিক আছে, ওকে আমি বলছি। আচ্ছা, ফার্স্ট লেট মি সেভ দ্য ফাইল। আচ্ছা,